Imagine the year 1947. The world is rebuilding after the war, and a new sport is born: motocross. Originating in Europe, this exhilarating sport was a breath of fresh air, a thrilling blend of speed, skill, and a dash of daring. As cities rebuilt, hearts and minds yearned for an escape, and motocross provided just that: a rush of adrenaline, a test of mettle, and a celebration of the human spirit. The first organized motocross events were held in France, a testament to the resilience and innovation of a nation rebuilding. It wasn't long before the world took notice. In the same year, the Fédération Internationale de Motocyclisme, or FIM, was born, providing a global stage for this burgeoning sport. This was more than just a game, it was a movement, a display of tenacity and courage on two wheels. From these humble beginnings, a global phenomenon was about to take off. Fast forward to the 1960s, motocross is gaining traction, and the first World Championship is held. This was a time when motocross began to shift gears, quite literally. The introduction of the World Championship in 1957 marked a turning point, adding a global competitive edge to this adrenaline-fueled sport. This era also witnessed the rise of legendary figures who left an indelible mark on motocross. Enter Torsten Holman, the Swedish racer who dominated the tracks and captured 4 world championships. Then there was Roger da Costa, the Man of Steel, whose 5 world championship titles set a new benchmark in the sport. But it wasn't just about the riders. This period saw a significant evolution in the sport's technology. Bikes became lighter, more powerful, and fine-tuned for maximum performance. Suspension systems were revolutionized, and disc brakes became a standard feature. The 60s and 70s were a golden era for motocross, setting the stage for the sport's future worldwide expansion. As the 1980s dawned, motocross was about to explode onto the international stage. The sport had been gaining traction across Europe for decades, but it was during this era that motocross really began to rev its engines in the United States and beyond. It wasn't long before the gritty, mud-soaked races of traditional motocross evolved into the stadium-packed spectacle of supercross, a variant that was as much about showmanship as it was about skill and speed. And speaking of skill and speed, 2 names come to mind from this era: Ricky Carmichael and Jeremy McGrath. These riders dominated the scene, with Carmichael earning the nickname the GOAT, greatest of all time, and McGrath becoming a 7-time Supercross champion. Their fierce rivalries and impressive victories fueled the sport's growing popularity. By the end of the 90s, motocross had cemented its place in the hearts of adrenaline junkies worldwide. In the new millennium, motocross has evolved into a high-octane spectacle, thrilling fans across the globe. This era has seen the sport leap to new heights, thanks in large part to staggering advancements in technology. Bikes are now lighter, faster, more agile, and safer than ever. These innovations have fueled the sport's growth, reaching new audiences and inspiring a fresh generation of riders. One offshoot of this growth is the emergence of freestyle motocross, a captivating blend of stunts, speed, and style that has added a new layer of excitement to the motocross scene. This period has also been marked by the dominance of stars like Ryan Dungey and Antonio Cairoli. These athletes, with their indomitable spirit and exceptional skills, have pushed boundaries, setting new records and inspiring millions along the way. Today, motocross stands as a testament to the human thirst for adrenaline, competition, and the sheer joy of defying gravity. From its humble beginnings in post-war Europe to the global phenomenon it is today, motocross has come a long way. This adrenaline-fueled sport has evolved from the muddy tracks of the 1940s through its golden era in the 60s and 70s, where it truly took off, becoming a symbol of freedom and rebellion. The 80s and 90s saw motocross crossing borders and breaking barriers, reaching every corner of the globe and inspiring a new generation of riders. The new millennium brought with it advancements in technology and safety, transforming the sport into the spectacle we know and love today. Throughout this journey, we've seen legends rise, records shattered, and the indomitable spirit of the motocross community shine through. From the pioneers to the trailblazers, each personality has left their mark, shaping the sport and its culture. And that, dear viewers, is the exhilarating journey of motocross. Remember, it's not just a sport, it's a lifestyle.